Hi Magi's gang, my name is Majojiba, Maji for short. If you're new here, you're welcome to my channel. Please consider subscribing by clicking on the red subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's good to have you here again. Thank you for supporting me. I hope everyone's had a good week so far, and I hope you're not letting anyone or anything dim your light. So last week I gave the first 5 signs or things to look out for to know whether or not you are in a toxic relationship. So if you haven't watched that video, I will leave a link above and also in the description bar, so please also make sure you check out that video after you watch this one. Today I'll be giving you the remaining 5 signs and 1 bonus sign that you need to look out for to know whether or not you were in or are in a toxic relationship. Point number 6, you've been going out with this person seriously, in quotes, for about 2 or 3 months now, and you haven't spoken to any of their friends, you haven't met any of their family members, you haven't met any of their friends, you haven't spoken to any of their family members, and anytime they receive a phone call from a friend or a family member, they either exit the vicinity to take the phone call, or when they answer the phone call, they start talking weird, like they start talking like a totally different person. This could be a sign that this person is living a double life. I know that there are boundaries in a relationship, and those boundaries should be respected once they have been stated out. But what exactly does he or she need to hide or have to hide that whenever they get a phone call, they either leave where you are and go and take the call somewhere else, or they don't even answer the phone, or maybe they answer the phone and they start talking like a totally different person? Or why exactly haven't you met anyone? Have you thought about it for once? Are they giving you the talk about they want their affairs to be private, they are private people, this, that, all those type of things? That's why you haven't met anyone, you haven't spoken to anyone over the phone. I mean, if you're really that hidden from the people that are closest to them, and you are being led on under the impression that this is a serious relationship, it might not be as serious as you think. He doesn't see anything wrong with you cooking, cleaning for him and giving him your body like a piece of bread, and she on the other hand doesn't see anything wrong with making outrageous financial demands from you, yet you two are in some sort of a secret relationship. Honestly, I think that's something you need to think about. The reverse of this scenario would be where you've actually spoken with their friends and family members, but they know that this person ain't shit. Sorry, excuse my French. They know that this person is nothing. Like, they know how unserious this person can be with relationships, and maybe that person has even brought like 5 different other people in the same year to introduce to their friends or family. So the family and friends knowing you in that kind of scenario doesn't really count. But that's a completely different discussion, and that's not what I'm addressing here today. But of course, you can consider that as a red flag as well. So point number 7 is they are physically or emotionally abusive towards you. This one is a straight up no-no. Never, ever, ever, ever tolerate anyone that lays a finger on you, that lays a hand on you to beat you, or even uses demeaning words towards you in a bid to emotionally attack you. Just imagine it for a second that you two eventually get married, like you actually stay in that kind of relationship, that you've observed that the person is that kind of way, and you two get married and you two have children, and your children would have to be subjected to seeing mom and dad arguing and fighting. One of the major problems with relationships in this day and age that I've observed is one or both parties in the relationship do not think about the future. They just think about what they want right now, and that's as far as their mind goes. There are very few people that actually consider unborn children's emotional well-being, in as much as, fine, maybe you're able to tolerate someone that talks to you in a demeaning way, you're able to tolerate someone that physically abuses you. I don't know if it gives you a kind of thrill. That is a different discussion on its own, because that is a problem. It shouldn't give you a thrill to be beaten up or to be abused emotionally by anyone. It's always going to be better to leave a broken relationship than a broken marriage. If not for your sake, at least do it for the sake of your unborn children. If you're currently in a relationship with an abusive person, you need to get out of that relationship like yesterday. Point number 8, they always carry their phone wherever they go. Like wherever they go, they carry their phone, and if they are not carrying their phone, they make sure it is hidden from your sight. Now, I am in no way implying that you should go through anybody's phone, though sometimes that is actually a good idea because you might find something that you should have known. And what I believe is, if there is nothing to be found, even if you go through someone's phone, you won't see anything. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So if this person carries their phone to the toilet when they want to pee, or they want to do number 2, or they hide it in between the cushion of the sofa, or they hide it in drawers, in underwear drawers, or even in boxes, as if the phone is holding information for FBI or CIA or Nigerian police force or whatever country police force or the secret service or whatever. My dear, there is no way else to say it. As a matter of fact, I can bet my life savings that this person has something to hide. That is how sure I am. Point number 9, he or she does not listen to any responsible person for advice. You know, the kind of person that's like Mr. or Miss Know-It-All. Even when they are in the wrong, they don't seek advice from reputable sources like pastors, well-meaning relatives, or licensed counselors. What they would rather do is try to sort out whatever issues they have, be it between you two in the relationship or in whatever aspects of their lives that the issue is in. They would rather sort it out themselves, or they will seek advice from people that are as shallow as themselves. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 15 says, "The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to advice." Also, Proverbs chapter 11 verse 14 says, "Where there is no counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety." Point number 10, you catch him or her in a lie. You know they're lying. They know they're lying. Even the cat down the road knows they're lying, but they still won't come clean. That right there is some sick individual, and you need to get out of that relationship like yesterday. A word to the wise is enough. Bonus point, they left someone to be with you. If he or she had to break someone else's heart to be in a relationship with you, what makes you think that this person is not going to do the same thing to you eventually? Or maybe if they don't do the same thing to you, what makes you think that this person is not going to be a cheat? I'll give you a minute to think about that. Okay fam, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, you know the drill. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section below if there's anything going through your mind that you want to tell me, or if there's something you want to contribute. If there's any points I left out, because obviously there are more than 11 signs that you need to be aware of to be able to decipher whether or not you're in a toxic relationship. So if you feel I left out any points, please leave them in the comment section below, and also share this video with a friend or a family member or even your enemy that you feel the video will be helpful to. See you next time, but as always, stay blessed and remember God loves you. Bye.